Hey guys, and welcome back. I know there's not many of you watching me right now, but that's okay because I know the ones who are really watching are my close and dearest friends, and it's for you I speak. I'm gonna call today Beyond Introversion and Extroversion, and as you may know me, I'm a nitpicking freak who likes to type people and to get a glimpse into what their personalities are like, and so on. And as I told you, my Myers-Briggs type is ENFP. But you know what? From what I saw, it says there that certain types go along with certain other types and are generally stressed out by their opposing or just other types they don't get along well with. And from my experience, we're all just people. They say somebody's an introvert or somebody's an extrovert, and sure, we may get energy from being with people, or we may get energy from being alone. Take me for example. I also get energy when interacting with a group of people, but that also exhausts me, and it exhausts the hell out of me. And I also get energy when I'm with myself, when I'm reading my favorite book, listening to my favorite songs, or just plain old meditating. And some would say, well, if you're an extrovert, you get energy from interacting with people. Or if you're an introvert, you get energy by doing your favorite activities all by yourself. Me, for example, I also like working in a team, but I also like being all by myself, and I get energy from both. Being with people exhausts me, but then again, many times so does being all alone. And there's this balance of power. See, I can't be alone for too long, but nor can I be in the presence of people for too long because I get burned out either way. And I found out that you're an extrovert, you're an introvert, you're intuitive and you're sensing, or you're perceptive, you're judging thing, just makes more separation between us. And in this world, for my mind, we just need a lot more closeness, a lot more affection, and plain old just a lot more love and understanding, because the world is so full of people judging us and labeling us and telling us how we should behave or how we should not behave, and oh my god, watch out for the feelings of others because you're only gonna stomp on their feelings, and they may be hypersensitive and they may take it personally, and they may feel bad feelings towards you, and if they're in a position of authority, then you won't get a chance to redeem yourself because you did something that's unpardonable. I don't think there's such a thing as unpardonable, and I think it's up to each and every one of us to be the best person and the most understanding person we can be, because in all truth it's for our own benefit. Yes, you do benefit another human being by being authentic and by being understanding, but you also benefit yourself. See, when you're understanding of people, you just have this kind of shield, that protects you from judging them, but also in judging them from losing your own energy because, oh my god, they did something so wrong to me, and I just can't shake the feeling that I was betrayed or that he stole something very valuable from me. See, if he's to blame, then you've lost something, and you won't be able to get that something back no matter how much he apologizes. And you may say, well, I'm an introvert, see, I like my personal space, I like not being told what to do, and so on. Well, guess what? Extroverted people don't like being told what to do either. Nobody likes being told what to do. Of course, some of us may be more conformistic, and we may conform to the rules just because we don't want to stand up for ourselves, because we judge that not standing up is a better option, it leads to less suffering than standing up for ourselves would. But in all truth, we all need our private space, we all need our personal space. And sure, some of us may get attached to things, to our sense of cleanliness in the house, the particular order that our belongings are ordered on our desk, and so on. And if somebody just goes and messes that up, we may literally get very, very upset on him because, hey, you had no right to come in here, and this was my personal space, and you had no right to arrange this in any particular fashion. But you can still let go of that and have what I told in the previous videos, that inner freedom. You have the inner freedom of your space being however it wants to be, but you still feel okay about that. See, because when you feel okay about people, when you feel okay about stuff, there's a lower probability of you raging on someone or of you breaking ties with someone, and you generally have positive interactions. And think about this. Don't you just love positive interactions with the people you have them with? If you have one or two special persons that you really feel connected with, that you really feel that you have a special tie or bond or connection with them, don't you just love being around them? As in, if you had enough time alone, don't you just wish they were there and you could be talking to them, or you could be laughing with them, or just plain old having a good time? Because I think even though you may be an introvert, you still enjoy that. And for those being labeled extroverts, they say we like to have diverse groups of people and we like to have many friends, and we generally don't have some unique and special few friends we get along like very, very well with, but we like to go and scatter our seed all over the place. And I find that, you know, a little bit diminishing, a little bit unjust to us, because we're not all over the place. We also have some special friends that we get along marvelously with, you know, but maybe we're just more okay with being in a crowd because we're not so afraid of speaking up. And maybe that's just the fundamental difference. Maybe those of you who call yourselves introverts just don't feel well being in the spotlight because, I don't know, maybe you find that your story couldn't possibly interest others. Why you would think that, I don't know, because you're an interesting person too. I bet your story is simply just as wonderful as ours, maybe more wonderful. But you keep judging yourselves, you keep second guessing yourselves, because see, I think everybody is also an extrovert and an introvert. If you have enough positive reinforcement, but mainly if you had that in your childhood, I bet you get a strong sense of self-esteem and you think, hey, this story of mine might actually be good. You know, as I think my story is pretty awesome if you're still watching this. But guess what? Your story is pretty awesome too, and I would just love to hear it. And many people would love to hear it. Of course, people are more open to hearing stories and to listening to you once they're happy. So see, it's not about you, it's not your job to make them happy. But if they're happy, they're more pleasant to interact with, and then you will naturally seek more interaction if it's positive. If it's negative, then trust me, I don't want to be in a group either. If that group is negative, or if somebody in the group thinks he's boss and he likes to order me around, tell me what to do. No sir, I don't want to be in that group either. I would just rather be alone, be with my books, be with my few special friends and the ones I love. And yeah, even though they say and I say I may be more of an extrovert, as in I like the company of people, I enjoy the attention, I really do, I still enjoy the things I do alone. And I can go for days, you know, just for days alone and still be very, very okay and still be very, very recharged. And all of us need social interaction just as well as we need our alone time. So quit the differences and just give each other a hug, you know, smile a lot and go out. Maybe be friendly, don't necessarily try to make new friends, and love each other, you know, because that's what it's all about. Peace.